Welcome to Shirt Shop, in the series in which myself and a guest go shopping around classic football shirts. They have a store in London, Manchester, and also tens of thousands of items online. And if you use the code AwayDays at checkout, you can save yourself 10% on any of the items. The items ranging from £1 through to £10,000, and on all of them you can save yourself 10% with the code AwayDays at checkout. And also, thanks to CFS Power in this series, you can win yourself a £50 voucher. All you have to do to have a chance of winning that is like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment our guest's best purchase. Speaking of today's guest, we've got comedian, actor, podcaster, bucket hat extraordinaire. Welcome to Shirt Shopping, Rob Beckett.
Hello.
How are you?
Hello, thank you very much.
Welcome.
Nice to meet you.
Nice and natural handshake.
Actor as well. Don't normally get that. I've done a bit though.
Cinderella?
To be fair, that was a good film, wasn't it? I was in Fresh Meat as well, but I forget I act.
Yeah?
Sure, I mean, it's nice to be reminded.
Well, worst case, if you hate this, you can act.
Yeah.
If you enjoy it anyway.
Well, I was distracted looking at shirts, so I was like, oh, he sounds interesting, that bloke he's got on, and then I remembered it was me.
Well, you got £500 to spend today.
This guy's got the smallest camera I've ever... Who's filming? You both filming? Can you film his camera? That's...
You don't know what it is.
Why is it so small? It doesn't need to be that small.
It is the YouTube camera. It is, honestly...
Is that what everyone uses now?
Yeah.
What's old Grandad doing with that then? Film him now. Little one, film that, not you, but little camera.
You've got £500 to spend.
That's exciting, yeah,
There was a plethora of items in here. Good word, I think that was. As I've got to say, I felt quite confident in myself there.
A plethora of items.
What are you looking for in a shirt?
Well, I've got loads. I collect a lot. I've got a load of Arsenal ones and England ones. And I like South American, Boca Juniors, River Plate, and also Italian around the noughties.
Okay.
Around them, that's when I had a subscription to the Serie A magazine. And all that sort of lotto, you know, the lotto kits, Battistuta and Fiorentina.
This company
Parma,
is,
all that kind of stuff.
They're currently the current kit sponsors of Parma.
Yes, I saw that. So you don't actually work for the company, they just pay you to do these videos?
Yeah, they do. But also people come in here
in shirts or money?
Both. They come in here.
Okay, fair enough.
They come in here and people presume I work here.
Well, you are wearing a second-hand football shirt and you're saying welcome to the Classic Football Shirt Show.
Yes,
so I don't think that's on them.
It's more on me.
Yes, I'd say you're going to struggle to stand at the front of a shop in a football shirt and say welcome to the show.
This is the issue as well. Like, I've never tucked a shirt in before.
Okay.
What do you think? I feel like you have to wear anything with confidence.
What's it look like out? Can I see out and then in, or is that's not going to ruin it?
In 2016, didn't we?
Yeah.
Right, there we go. It's too long. It's too long.
It's too long. I quite like it in.
Okay.
I think I liked it tucked in actually, but I wouldn't have thought to do it. But I like it.
So you like it?
But I think you're young. You're younger than me. How old are you?
26.
26. So 26. I think I buy these shirts, but I never wear them.
Okay.
Just because I'm nearly 40.
That's their target audience.
Yeah, I know, but it doesn't mean it's right.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There's a lot. You walk around East London. There's a lot of target audience for all sorts. Doesn't mean it's okay or legal. But I never wear them. I don't know why. And I don't. So two things, right? One, I think if I just wear them like as a day out, it's a bit odd just to be like I'm taking the kids out and I'm wearing a,
Italian 91st.
Real Madrid 2011 shirt. Yeah. It's too much. And so it's weird as an adult wearing a football shirt. I know this is not ideal for you guys because you're trying to sell football shirts. But then I maybe wear them for sport or, going to the gym or for other side. But what I do is I have them all hung up in my office.
Okay.
And I've got rails and I love looking at them and I love collecting them, but I don't really wear them. I wear the England ones to England games, but I'm trying to build up my confidence to wear. Like, I can't. Lou will say to me, right, we're going out for dinner with the school parents, and I've got a Fiorentina Battistuta shirt on.
Yeah.
She won't let me leave the house.
That's fair.
So I'm just trying to find, if any suggestions, maybe in the comments, where can I wear it, where can I get away with it, and advice.
Right,
well,
let's start here.
Sorry. So I've just seen a Middlesbrough Gascoigne top.
Yeah, you've got this.
Right, let's have a look through. See,
let's get you flicking.
Right.
How does this name make you feel?
Conflicted Fabregas. It's sort of like an ex-girlfriend who's now getting off with your boss. Do you know what I mean? Like, you broke up on good terms because they moved away travelling or whatever, and then all of a sudden they come back. But it's our fault because Wenger said no. Isn't that the story?
Yes, like she's gone, and you
because we had Denilson.
Well, Denilson.
Well, that's the story I heard.
Alone as well.
Was that he said no to Fabregas coming back because we had youngsters coming through, which was a terrible decision.
In hindsight, yeah.
So it's a shame, really. But I think people try and forget about Fabregas a little bit. It's sort of a bit like, like COVID. You just sort of try and delete it happened in your brain.
Didn't happen. Yeah.
No, not really.
Speaking of COVID, I was at every England game for the Euros.
This is a weird number in the back, isn't it? Just a really low 6. That's too low. They've printed that too low. And that's a 9 that they've used for the 6, it looks like.
You think?
Yeah, that's not a 6.
I think...
If you turn around...
The beauty of a 6 and a 9 is they sort of interchangeable.
No, but you can tell that's definitely a 9, isn't it?
I think I'm not with you on that.
No?
No.
OK, well, let's have a look at some more 6 and 9s and we can compare.
Let me hold it
I think that's a 6.
We're going to refer to some...
I think they've printed that wrong and they've got to... That's why it's there. They went to do the nay. I don't know who was 6 in that team anyway.
Martin Keown?
Awful. No, Gallas was 10. Keown, was that he was wearing that
William
one?
Gallas wearing 10 is so funny to me.
That's horrible. That was another bad time in Arsenal's history. Shamak.
I want Shamak for good.
It's never getting sold. Are you aware of that? There's no one in this world. Even Shamak wouldn't buy it for his own personal collection.
Just wants to forget it ever happened.
Look, mate, you're going to have to drop that in price to shift that, I'm afraid.
But speaking of the COVID and the Euros.
Yes.
I was at every England game. You were... I remember your Instagram stories after the Germany game. Well, Germany, wasn't it? Yeah,
so I went to the first... No, I went... Yeah, no, was Germany the first... It was the first knockout one, wasn't it? Yeah, I went to Germany.
And you were...
How good was it? It was so good at the Germany one, because it was half empty.
It's the best I've ever seen at a football stadium, because it was like, then it was like vibrating. It
was amazing, because it wasn't full, and you could get a drink, you could go to the toilet, and the only people that were there were good people that were good at admin. Because you had to get on the app to buy the tickets, and you had to do all your COVID tests. Yeah. And it was like, people that wanted to have a good time, but not the animals. And then, as we got to the final, the animals arrived.
Were you there for the final?
Yeah, it was horrible.
I remember walking out of the stadium just going, fuck's sake, fuck's sake. But I also turned...
No, but the whole energy, the whole vibe, we couldn't sit down because people had bundled in, so our seats were all up, no one was in front of a seat. Yeah. It was horrible, it was quite bleak. But that was the problem with that was, though, people that actually had tickets and actually had COVID tests couldn't get through the first sort of makeshift COVID barrier, so that in the end they were just like trying to push for it. Yeah. So it was just a mess.
So we've done. Arsenal's actually not for you this time?
No, I've got loads of Arsenal. Okay. And I wanted to. I've got kids kits. Have you got kids kits as well?
There's kids kits.
I might get my kids a kit.
You've made the mistake that you've gone, have you got it again? You've mistaken me for a member of staff.
Yeah, like when you're in that top nights up, you work here. I like Argentina's kits, but I feel like you can't have it because of the rivalry with England and Argentina. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Yeah. But I feel like that's sort of dying off a little bit now because the Beckham stuff. Because it was Maradona originally, and it was dying off. Then Beckham kicked out in '98. But the new generation of young kids don't really know that there's a Argentina-England beef. And
they just like Messi.
And Falklands was so long ago now.
I wasn't even alive.
They don't like us. Yeah. But I feel like I could wear an Argentina top and it not be the end of the world.
Would you wear a Germany top?
Yes.
Would you?
Yeah, I like Germany.
Yeah?
I like Germany. Yeah, I think because it's never been like they've just been beating us. It's not been like
it's not been like a bitter rivalry.
No, and they have some really cool kits as well.
Very good kits.
But I don't wear them anyway. I don't have it hung up on my wall.
Did you? What about the Kappa skin fit as well?
That's nice.
That's great.
The Kappa slim fit was a terrible era for a fat teenage Rob Beckett. Just because the cling on it. Even footballers look fat.
Footballers do look fat.
It made athletes in the peak physical condition look overweight.
we had Kappa at Leeds a few years ago, and it's so funny seeing just the Yorkshire dads in this Kappa skin fit.
It's still too small. I went to Venice, right? And Venezia have got amazing
hipster club, yeah.
Hipster club. Mate, I was at their club shop, bought a load of stuff, tried some stuff on, sort of triple XL. I can't get in it.
How bad is that mentally as well?
How small are Italians? How does Chiellini get dressed? He's huge.
I don't know. I did for his transaction. I made sure to go in with him. Can I just pat you down, Giorgio?
Yeah, just make sure.
You smell lovely, Giorgio.
This, I think, will go down as a classic kit. I like that, but I don't think we didn't do anything in it.
Didn't do well enough in it.
But it's a nice kit.
I think Southgate. Where do you stand on Southgate? I'm Southgate in. He's going after the Euros anyway. It's a bit pointless conversation, but
I feel like I want Southgate in, but with more of a carefree attacking attitude. But I saw a funny thing where it said, who's going to stop this five? And it had like Kane, Foden, Bellingham, and it went this four, and it was the back four. The English back four. Oh yeah, it's just, we've got so much attacking stuff, but then, I don't know, I feel like he's good at getting the morale and the team spirit, but I think because he's not managed at club level where tactics are so important, and each week you need a new strategy to beat a certain team, I feel like when we play a good team, the tactics aren't there, and they're also, more importantly, they're not there to be changed when the game changes.
Yeah, like France is a good example.
And you can't beat the sort of experience of that if you are like an Ancelotti type manager that's been through it all, Champions League finals, and go, oh God, we've gone down to 10 men, or they've done that, or he's playing well, or he's not playing well. I don't feel like those changes happen quick enough in the game. But then, you know,
we'll see.
We got to the final, missed on a penalty shootout.
It's a big summer.
Right, what we got here?
You know, you have trained with the England squad.
Yes, I've trained with the England squad. I did a gig for them as well.
Did you?
Yeah.
So are you?
It was quite hard work.
I can imagine.
Quite a stressful gig, that.
Why?
Well, because they were all ready for like a meeting about tactics and strategy, and I walked in and started doing some stand-up. But luckily, it was when West Ham had won the European competition, so I just gave Declan Rice loads of grief for over-celebrating.
Well, because it's only the Conference League.
Yeah, and I said, you know, so I was giving that, and then I gave Harry Kane some abuse for not winning anything at Tottenham, and that sort of saved me.
Yeah,
it was a tough gig.
The players will love it.
Well, it's just so when you see the full England team like that, you're like, oh my God, it's like seeing like the Avengers. It's like, oh my God, they're real people in a room looking at me, and I've got to try and be funny, and also they're also young. You know, there's some youngsters called up to that squad, and they're like 21-year-old, and I'm 38, and I'm like, they don't know what I'm talking about here.
Your goal in front of Jude Bellingham, by the way.
Oh yeah, that. He sort of like increases in value every time he does anything. I just wish that at that point we'd all known his celebration. I could have done it.
You could have done that in front of them.
Yeah, that would have been nice. But I'll take a bundle off Bellingham.
Yeah.
And hopefully, if Mason Mount hits form again, I can brag about that as well. But
yeah, maybe that will happen. Staff picks, these are one of the ones the staffs have picked out. Nice. Some of these are fantastic, like the 1860 Munich one there, so good. That's nice. Have you been to many football games around the world? You obviously travelled a lot. So, where have I been to see? I've been to Barcelona, to see them play. I've been to... I was in Berlin, I saw Hertha Berlin play Liverpool in a friendly. What was the score? 0-0. That is grim. That is bleak. That was a tough June day. That Brazil shirt, oh my. I don't know what I've gone. Is that the guy from Star Trek? Too old for me. Oh my. Yeah? I can't even comprehend that that's a kit they played in. No? My brain doesn't compute footballers wore that. To me, it looks a bit like, you know when Top Man was a thing? And they'd sell them like polo shirts in between a movie kind of thing. It looks fake. Yeah. I know it's not. I'm not trying to, you know. Not trying to, you know, do out of it. That's, you know, that's lovely. Yeah. By the way, any shirts you like, put on my arm. I'll put on your arm. Okay, cool. We've still got this. This is not going to be purchased. What's that? The 6 and 9 debate. Well, I like this one. Let's put that one on your arm. But I do like 5 as well. Who played 5 for Juventus at that stage? Do you think I was alive? Well, no, but you know, I thought you might know. We could do a bit of research. No, oh, it was Collar. Cola. Collar. K-O-H-L-E-R. Oh, right, okay. It says it on the tag. I like a bit of Hummel as well. But I love Lotto. I play in the 50th anniversary Lotto boots, the reissue. Have you seen them? Yeah. I've got the silver one with green. Nice. And Joe, my play since has gone up a level, but I think it's all placebo. Oh, it's got to be. I put them on and I feel so special. I feel so, and you get, you know, I'm at Goals in South East London. You're wearing a pair of them. You feel like they're like, well, you better have a bit. Yeah. And I just go, I do. Don't you worry about that. And then they see very quickly that you weren't lying. I weren't lying. If not, I can whip out a video and go, see that, what's that? Yeah, is that Jude Bellingham behind me? Is that Jude Bellingham applauding me on a volley? And did I score a free kick against an England goalkeeper? Yeah, I think I did. Sure, it was one of the coaching staff that's since been released, but the goalkeeper's a goalkeeper. What's your one kit that stands out to you from your childhood of being like, wow? That one I showed you at the beginning because that was my first ever kit, and I remember I got upset because Ian Wright used to tuck his collar in, and I thought my mum had got me a dodgy kit because it had a collar. Had the collar. But then I looked at the poster and she went, no, he's just tucked it in. Because my first memory, and this is why I'm obsessed with football kits, I didn't have a football kit. It was PE, and then I was joining the football team at school, and I was playing after school. I didn't have a kit. I went, Mum, you've not got me a kit. I need a football kit to wear, or something to wear for football after school. She went, don't worry, I'll get you. And then she went to Swan, and bless my mum, she tried her best, and also, at that point, I wasn't into football, so she didn't want to spend a lot of money on a proper kit. I was like starting out. But she went to Swanley Market and bought me a football kit, and it was an England kit, and she put it in a bag, so the school receptionist gave it to me, and after school, I was in the change room, I picked up the shirt, the badge fell off. No! It was a sew your own badge. Do you ever remember the sew your own badge? Yeah.
It was what mental? Sew your own badge. You've done the rest of it. Do the badge.
They bring the savings to you.
Yeah, so I had to sew me, and then it fell off, and then I had to wear like a fake England kit without a badge.
How did that go down with the other kids?
Not great in the South East London. I got absolutely hammered. So then I got upset, and then she had a kit for me that was going to be my birthday present, but she let me have it early.
Nice.
Which is nice. That was the proper. So that memory of that kit with the lightning on it is my memory of the first kit. So.
Why Arsenal? Family?
So I grew up in South East London, and I've got 4 brothers, and 2 are Palace, 3 are Palace. The other one's Arsenal, but we all loved Ian Wright because he was South London, near where we grew up. We all loved Ian Wright, and I used to love Ian Wright at Crystal Palace, so I was sort of a Palace fan. But then when Ian Wright went to Arsenal, he moved to Arsenal when we just got Sky TV.
Okay.
Palace were in the Championship, so I never saw or heard of them, and my dad didn't like football, so he didn't take us. So I saw Ian Wright on TV wearing the Arsenal shirt. I wanted Ian Wright shirt. Then I just carried. Then when they're on TV and then Bergkamp and Henry turn up. It's hard to go back, isn't it? So I was 7 or 8, and I remember seeing Ian Wright. So I'm more an Ian Wright fan that ended up supporting Arsenal.
You must have met Ian Wright.
Yeah, I have, yeah. So I've worked with him on a radio show.
How was that?
It's still now, when he sees me and goes, Beckett, love you, how you doing? I just I can't contain it. They say don't meet your heroes, and don't unless your hero is Ian Wright, because he is the most golden person ever. But it's funny though, because I was working on a radio show with him. It's amazing how quickly you can go from idolising your hero to a bloke at work that's annoying you. Because he'd turn up late and he'd be like, oh, sorry, Becky, I'm doing... And he's like, 1:15, the show starts at 1, he's trying to park his car. And you're like, come on. But he's... he had this guy that kept on turning up every week to the radio show to sign pictures for him, which he was obviously going to sell.
Yeah.
And he went, give them to me... He goes, give me to me the week before Christmas. So basically, the week before Christmas, he'd do a big pile of them, so he stopped hounding him all year.
Nice.
And he'd sat for the whole radio show signing these for this bloke outside while we were... And I was like, you know, he's just going to sell them. He went, yeah, but everyone's got to earn a living. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
so he signed all like that, and then he did one for me, and it was him cuddling Gascoigne, and he wrote on it, Beckett, you don't like me, but I love you, Ian Wright. And I've got that framed at home, so
That's so good.
So yeah, so Ian Wright got me into Arsenal and stuff. But I probably would have been Palace if my dad or I had people that took me, but we never did. So the elder ones that went on their own went Palace, and then I went Arsenal. So, yeah, blame Sky TV.
Keep flicking through the UK clubs, because well, speaking of UK, you might go to some of these places on your
my tour. Yes,
tour.
I am on tour. I was thinking about where. I thought maybe I don't know where my football shirts on my tour shows were a different one in each place.
That's good.
But it's just awkward to explain it, because it's just going to be sort of like people going, "Why has he got a weird top on?" And I'm like, well, actually, I think you'll find it's Palmer, 97, 98.
It's not weird, actually. So how much is this on Castle football shirts?
I think you'll find that Pavel Nedved, I don't think he played for Palmer, is he? Lazio, and he? Lazio and Juventus. I've got that one. I've got the older one of that.
Why the name Giraffe, can I ask?
I forgot myself. Don't know. You had to call it something.
But you've not got a long neck.
No, it was just called Giraffe because...
You having a giraffe?
I just thought it would look funny on the poster.
But literally it?
Yeah, because I just thought I'd have a long neck on the poster, it would be funny. Well, because it's just all, it's not about something, it's just me being funny for an hour and a bit. So you turn up and I'll talk to the crowd, do some jokes, everyone goes home, but you've got to call it something. I thought it stands out as a poster. And then I thought I could use the giraffe for all the PR stuff.
Nice.
So I did it. Yeah, I've rinsed that. And it worked well, sold all the tickets, so.
Didn't bother doing that today?
No, I didn't wear my giraffe outfit today.
Shopping.
No, not for today. Oh, you've got a few foreign teams here as well,
we're now moved on, we're into World Club.
Ah, World Club, this is my wheelhouse. This is your
bread and butter.
This is what I'm into.
This is where Beckett thrives.
I've got this one, that's a beauty, isn't it?
That's unreal, yeah. So you are a proper shirt collector. Like these,
mate.
Picking out and say, you said
mate, if I bought premises, I'd be a main competition, not you, but the...
You said you've got
the gutless coward that runs this place that won't do YouTube. I'll show your face. I mean, that's nice, isn't it, that?
Yeah, the bit just after Gascoigne, is it not?
A bit after Gaza. I'll tell you what, I'll pop that on there. So.
Pop it.
Oh, you've kept the 6 and 9 one.
Yeah, because we're getting to the names.
So we can compare it.
Finally do this, but I am so sure I'm right.
Oh, that's lovely.
Champion down the sleeves.
Champion down the sleeves. Oh dear, I would like one with a name and number, and that one's a bit snug for me, even though I'm not going to wear it. But I like the option.
Oh, it's a little training.
That training, so that is hipstery, isn't it? That I tell you what, I could pop that on, and I could sell you a flat white for £8.
You could easily, or a little IPA.
A little IPA.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we only do halves here. What? Well, why is it a pint price?
Yeah, or like a goblet. What's a goblet?
Fucking tiny beanie hat wearing criminal.
What do you make of the Shimizu S-Pulse from J-League?
Well, I tell you what, that's the first time I've heard all those words.
What was that little Porto Adidas number, that one there?
What's that? Oh, I didn't know, but that's an old school Porto, that, isn't it?
Might be one for myself.
This, I remember this was a classic Totty one, wasn't it? Again, the absolute tit hugger of the century.
Yeah, the tit hugger of the century.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Also, I had big fat nipples as a teenager. The last thing you need is squeezing INA Aston Italia on the front of it.
How big are we talking in terms of big fat nipple?
Look, two Jaffa cakes. I've spoken about it at length. It still haunts me. Just getting over it.
See, I really weirdly don't get I do get bodily hair in certain areas, but like
bodily hair.
I don't get like chest hair, but I get nipple hair. That's really weird.
That's just the beginning. You're 26, mate. 38, you'll be shaving from your ass to your head.
Right. Talk to me about the 9s then, or the 6, because I think this is just making my point for me.
What's that?
This is a 6. This is a 9, apparently. But the 9.
Yeah, but that's a totally different font. That's mental. I could show you what a 9 is in Japanese, and it would. Like that. You need to find another Premier. Well, find another. If we find another
Andy
Premier
Cole,
League.
right there. But it's different 9 again.
No, it's a different 9. You need the same era 9. You can't do this to me. There must be a 9. It's the most popular number. Oh, look, we found.
Who's the 9? Is it Yeboah?
Hasselbank.
Oh.
That's here. God, he was a good player, wasn't he?
Yeah, decent before my time.
Right.
I don't know whose point this is making it.
So, spin that round. I'm saying that's a 9.
Yes, but a 9 is an upside down 6. Is the?
No. Let me show you. Let me show you what I mean. That is telling.
Right.
That's telling a story.
I think that's making my point for me.
What's that?
I think I'm right. That's a 6.
Okay, we'll agree to disagree, won't we?
We'll let the comment section decide. The most boring debate.
Do what you want, I ain't going to read it.
Yeah, you're not even going to watch it.
Do you read your comments on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, don't, mate.
It's part of the job, though.
Yeah, I know, but is it?
I don't take them seriously.
No, but I think you have to on YouTube. YouTube's more like a community where they like the way you edit it, they like your interaction, they feel like they can contact you.
They feel like they can tell you what to do.
It's like a community and they tell you what to do and you're living off their analytics, really, isn't it? But that's not our role.
Yeah,
it sends me too mad.
How do you find difference in terms of, obviously, you're big in the podcast game? Do you find that's different as well, in terms of feedback?
Yeah, but I don't read it. I just completely ignore all feedback.
It's worked well for you.
Well, it's just, you'll only ever focus on the negative, and you can't take one person's opinion from it. And the same with YouTube. It's good to have all the analytics and everyone's opinion, or vote here, vote. But then, what are you? Are you like market-led or product-led? Are you creating something you want to create, or are you creating something someone wants? Yeah. Because one might bring you money, but it might not bring you joy.
That's really good.
So it's the balance. How much money do you want? How much joy do you want? Because imagine if you had to do a certain... Imagine if this video, I've punched you now, and the comments went wild. Love that. All of a sudden, monetisation. Look at that, hello.
Yeah, every time you get punched.
Exactly. But you'd be rich.
Yeah.
If that's what they want, yeah. That's nice.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
A big fan of that. Wouldn't fit in it, but never wear it.
But yeah, it'd be good for the backdrop having his name, though.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying, Raquel, mate. I mean, I'm going to pop that there because I like that.
You come, obviously, on your tour, you're going to come to Norwich.
Yes, I'll be Norwich.
So what is a Norwich crowd like? The only comedy act I've seen in Norwich was Josh Pugh.
Oh, well, that's a good one, isn't it?
Yeah, big zlats.
Big zlats. It's never going to fit me, but I'll put it there. I do like it. Norwich is quite good, actually. They're just sort of quite happy to see someone new.
Yeah, that's why I said, when we saw Josh Pugh, it was amazing. Because, it's like, oh, this is a new person here.
Yeah, no, honestly, no, it was always, that is...
Baresi.
That's top level,
I've done that accent, that's terrible.
Yeah, it's actually racist, I think. So Italian's fine. Just don't do any of the Japanese skits. That'll get you in trouble. Oh, that's nice, isn't it, for Ron? Yeah. Oh, man, let's pop that over there. Zamperini.
I've never heard of it.
No, what team's this? This is... Medina? It's a lovely kit though, but I just...
Vaccine makers.
Yeah, Moderna.
Good banter.
Oh, it's good stuff actually. It's really
good.
Good.
You want to do the comedy tour?
Hargreaves. I forgot you played for him.
Sun,
not for me. I'll tell you what though, get a couple of tourists in. You're kicking on gas. Here, that's a good one, isn't it? No, look at that, weird. That's basically a copy of the Newcastle one, isn't it?
Yeah, very similar template.
It's very nice. Very nice indeed.
What's your favourite football memory?
From memory. I mean, it probably would have been one of the Euro games, probably the Germany second goal.
Exactly mine.
Because we'd been in lockdown for so long, hadn't been to a game, and it felt like a proper game, but it was such a nice experience. So probably that, just because the euphoria in the stadium I've never felt before, because it was 2 years of pent up. Yeah. I've been to games when there's been like mad matches or comebacks and stuff like that. I was at the Super Bowl when it was at that last minute, my home, you know, that and stuff like that. And I've been in like big events, but that was something beyond. Something that will never happen again in our lifetime, probably.
Like, like I said, it felt like the stadium was bouncing. It felt like the stadium.
Yeah, and it was only half full at that point, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, I think a few people might have.
Yeah, but it wasn't
as full as it could be. But yeah, I don't know. Weirdly, like you said, it being half full made the atmosphere a bit better.
Yeah.
Sweet Caroline at full time before it got overdone a little bit.
Well, yeah, because I used to have that before my tour shows, but I don't think I can do that anymore.
It's overdone now, isn't it?
It's like feels like you're living in the past doing that.
Do Sweet Caroline, followed by Mr. Brightside, then follow up with what's another really common one that people have? Luke Littler's walkout song.
Oh yeah, that one's De Rossi.
And Ketsbayer.
Ketsbayer. Oh, and got jackets.
Yeah, there's
these
jackets.
Are quite cool. The Beatles. What the hell is that?
Yeah, they did a collab with Maber.
Who's Maber?
They made Barcelona's kits in the 80s and 90s.
Oh,
also,
yes.
The AwayDays shirt.
You've got your own shirt?
I'll go get it.
Go on, go and get it.
If you think
someone get the guitar. Oh, that's nice. Look at that.
You could say it's if you thought it's I don't mind.
No, I like it.
Yeah?
So what's that? Is that like a lion on the back?
It's a dragon.
Dragon.
The Yorkshire Rose.
Oh, very nice. Look at that.
Yeah.
Why don't you should pop it in there as well? It would have a dragon in there. And
Yeah, I wasn't overly happy about time.
What with the back? Did you not get a chance to design it?
I did design it, but then like we sort of got it printed. And they also spelt, there's a certificate, because there's only 500 made, so we did a certificate.
Oh, that's nice.
And they spelt my surname Plattons instead of Platten.
Lovely stuff. And did you sell these on your YouTube channel? Did you sell them all?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
How
much?
$44.99.
That's not bad, is it?
You know the
bad profit.
Peep Show?
Yep.
You know when he gets his business secret at the Pharaohs printed?
Yeah.
Felt a bit like that.
Right, okay, fair enough. Right, shall I go and try some on?
All right, let's do it.
Yeah. These Italian shirts can absolutely suck my nuts if that's an XL. XL. So shall I tuck in?
Tuck it in. Let's see what it's like tucked in.
We tuck it in. And I'm at the school gates. Right,
Check
kids,
his arm.
anyone fancy an ice cream before we go home? Cool. There.
No, I like that oversized look, you know.
I can't wear this out.
Why? We're tucking.
Mental.
We're tucking.
I'm tucking.
I'm a trendsetter.
Yeah, I'm tucking in, mate. That's what everyone's doing there. My problem is I look stupid and funny off the bat, because that's my job.
Yeah.
I'm a comedian because I look a bit funny and look a bit odd, and when I talk and interact, people laugh at me. The last thing I need on is a football kit from the 90s.
Just untuck it quickly.
Okay, there we go. All right, Gok.
I like that. That's really nice.
I mean, it's a Gok one, is it? Come on, just walk with confidence. Get the bang
go on
about.
then, just walk.
It's mental.
Yeah.
There you go.
You prefer that fit?
No. Both's wrong.
No, that's the best shirt so far.
Better. It's still a bit too small, but it fits better than it did. And I just sort of have them hung up though, so as long as they look good hung up.
And a name on the back, lovely.
Exactly, I do like the name on the back. The brazier is a medium, I don't think I'll ever get into that.
Yeah, I think, and also if you don't wear it and you rip it, like on the neckline, because it's going to be very tight, it'll be like a small.
Yeah, I don't know.
My head wouldn't fit through a small from the 90s.
All right, mate, what are you trying to...
I'm saying I've got a large head, I'm not saying you do.
No, I'm joking.
Right, so we need the definites.
Right, so what I'm going to do, look, you know what, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get that on that one, it's 400. Let that kid have 100.
Are you?
Yeah. Be have a good day, wouldn't it?
That's great from you. Excuse me, this is really random, but this kind man has just given you £100 to spend on whatever shirt you want in the shop. So
yeah,
enjoy.
Knock yourself out.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, nice touch there. You gave £100 away. Very nice. £400 spent. I think you made good purchases as well.
I do. I think they're timeless.
Yeah.
You've got the Hierro there. You've got Baresi, and I think the danger of a named shirt is you don't really want anyone to get cancelled later down the line.
Yes.
And I feel like these guys are old enough now. If there was any skeletons, they would have come out.
This is true.
Do you know what I mean?
They're safe bets.
They're safe. I mean, I imagine a couple of your Letizia shirts.
Oh, yeah.
in most recent years may have become a bit more, you know, affordable.
Yeah, you might.
With his current views.
Or is that what they want you to think?
Exactly.
Is that what they want you to think?
Yeah, maybe it's a bit conspiracy. But no, I think they're good shouts. 2 great players, 2 great kits.
Every guest that comes on, I ask them to suggest another guest. Anyone you'd like to see come on the series?
Oh, who would I like to see come on? I'd quite like to see John Richardson.
John Richardson, Leeds fan.
Big Leeds fan. I sometimes send him photos of kits if I see him in charity shops. Yeah, he's got a lot of the old school. Every time I send him one, he goes, I got that one. So John, I think he'd be all over that Yaboa.
Oh,
I
John.
think, yeah.
Please come on, John.
Rico, get that Yaboa before it gets sold.
Thank you very much for coming on the series.
Cheers, mate, lovely to meet you.
Best of luck with the tour as well.
Cheers,
I'll be at one of the Norwich dates, 3 Norwich dates, right?
Yeah, if you want, just message me, you come along. Okay. You've got no details for me, but just message. Now, do I pretend to walk out, then you stop filming and I come back and get my bag?
What we say is, if you want to save 10%, you want to save...
AwayDays.
AwayDays at checkout saves us 10%. This has been Shirt Shopping. Yeah. Like and subscribe for more football shirt content and more AwayDays. Ciao, ciao.
Yeah.
Bye.
Also, around January, they all crap themselves and do 40% off online. Just bear that in mind.